the perfect place. Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. For today's video, I have a full day of eating for y'all, and I'm just gonna show y'all my routine now. My routine has changed. My husband officially went back to work yesterday. Last week he was just testing, and then over the weekend he was kind of off. And then yesterday he officially went back. So he leaves at 4 a.m. So he left way earlier this morning, and he won't be back till about like 5 o'clock later. Now I did wake up today, take my kids to school, of course. I got 2 boys in school. Quickly took them to school, came home with the baby. I still have a younger one here, so it's just me and him for now. And then I just like quickly freshened up so I don't look like a zombie. And then now my baby is hungry, so we're gonna get started on some breakfast. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm having for breakfast today. All right, guys, so today I am wanting waffles. I haven't had waffles in a minute, and I used to eat these all the time when I first started keto. They were my absolute favorite waffles to make. But right now I just have some leftover coffee heating through. I just clicked the stay warm button so I can have some coffee because I desperately need some. So I got that going on right now, and now I'm just gonna gather all my ingredients. My baby, he's not picky. He is the most non-picky kid out of all of them, so he will eat anything keto with me. He will eat anything. He just doesn't even notice it. He actually prefers like the vegetables and all this food over anything else. So I'm gonna be making some waffles for me and him, and also some eggs and probably a side of sausage. All right, guys, these are all the ingredients that I use for my waffles. So we just have some olive oil right here, some heavy whipping cream, some salt, some xanthan gum. I need to get more of this. I'm actually running out, so I need to find some. And then I got some almond flour right here. And then for our waffle maker, you can use any waffle maker you want. But I have this mini waffle maker from Dash in the skull one, and it's Halloween, so why not use it? It's absolutely cute. I've used the pumpkin one, but I haven't used this one yet. So we're going to use that today. Then we have some baking powder and some eggs. So I'm going to plug this in and let it start heating up. And if you have never seen them, this is what they look like. And it's really small. Look, it's the size of my hand. I absolutely love these. I have 3 of them. This one does have like, it'll have the waffle maker style thing on top, and then it'll have the picture on the bottom. And it's just so cute. So we're going to plug this in, and it just heats through and gets really hot. All right, guys. So now what we're going to do is take a mixing bowl, and then you're going to want a sifter because we're going to put all our dry ingredients in here first. To your sifter, you're going to add 1 cup of almond flour. Then to your almond flour, you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and this is just some pink salt. Then you're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of our xanthan gum. A little bit of xanthan gum goes a long way. Then you just want to sift all your dry ingredients into your bowl. Okay, and once you're done sifting everything, it should be nice and fine. Now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Now for our wet ingredients, you're gonna add in 3 large eggs. Then you're going to add in 3 tablespoons of oil. This is just some olive oil. You can use any oil that you want. You can also use avocado oil or ghee. Once you have your eggs and oil in, you're just going to mix it all together into your almond flour. Now, if you want to like make some pumpkin spice waffles, you could definitely add some pumpkin spice to this. Or maybe like some banana flavored waffles. You could use some banana extract. Extracts are a really nice way to flavor up pancakes and waffles and things like that. But today I'm just going to keep it real simple, and I'm probably going to use like a caramel syrup for this. Okay, once everything is mixed in, now you're going to take your heavy whipping cream. You're probably going to use about a cup. You probably won't have to use all of it, so I slowly add it until I get the texture that I want. So you're going to want it nice and smooth. And as you're making your waffles, it might thicken up. So then to make it smooth again, just keep adding some heavy whipping cream. You don't want it too runny. I'm almost there, but it's kind of a little bit too thick still. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. And I forgot one ingredient. For my basic waffles, I like to add a splash of vanilla. So I'm just going to add that in right now. Okay, once your batter is nice and smooth like this, not too runny, not too thick, just keep your heavy cream on hand. We're gonna start making our waffles into our waffle iron. All right, now to our hot waffle maker. I believe for these waffle makers, the perfect amount is to put 2 tablespoons in here so they do not overflow. So here's 1 tablespoon, and then you just wanna flatten it out. I'm gonna flatten it out in the middle first, then I'm gonna take another tablespoon and put it around the edges. Just like that. Now I'm just gonna close it and let it cook, and we're gonna get started on our eggs. All right, guys, now for my eggs, I have some smeared on bacon grease right here. I used to do this all the time when I first started keto. Just gonna light it on a medium heat. I'm going to be making some over easy eggs. Bacon grease is a great animal fat, and it's very cheap because usually I just save it in a container and put it in my fridge, and it adds great flavor. So I'm just gonna be heating this through, then I'm gonna drop in my eggs. All right, so I am going to be eating 2 eggs today. I like mine over easy. Carefully drop that in. Oh, got a shell. Drop my other egg in. And then I'm just going to be making one on the side for my son. I'm going to try to carefully flip them. I'm terrible at flipping eggs. Got it. Okay, got my eggs nice and cooked. Now I'm going to be adding 1 pork sausage patty. These are just Kroger brand. I only have 1 left, so I'm gonna give this one to my son. Then for me, I like these H-E-B premium smoked sausages in the mesquite flavor, and I'm only going to be doing half, and I'm gonna split this down just like this. I'm just gonna lay it down to cook. And we do have some of our waffles cooked over here. That has a cute little skull in there. You can tell they get nice and fluffy from the xanthan gum. Now this batch does make about 5. I have 1 left to make, and I got 1 cooking right now. Still not done. Now if you're gonna make the bigger waffles, I'm pretty sure it would make about 3. All right, guys, and here is breakfast. I have 2 of my waffles. For 2 is 3 net carbs. I have my half a sausage and 2 eggs. I did put some salt and pepper on there. And then I have my coffee, the usual things I put in my coffee: heavy cream, MCT oil, a little bit of stevia, mixed it up. Then for my syrups, this one is my favorite brand to use. This is the Maple Groves Farms sugar-free maple flavor. Then I got this new Naturals in my box this past month. I got it in my keto crate. It comes once a month, and if y'all don't know what it is, it's just like a monthly subscription of snacks that you get. You get about 12 snacks in the box, and they're always 5 net carbs and under, and it's just so, this one is just so awesome. This one is so good. So I put a drizzle of this salted caramel flavored syrup on top. It is so good. You can also use it like in coffees, smoothies, desserts, all kinds of things, but I really liked it mixed with the maple flavor as well. If y'all want info on that, it will always be listed in my description below. I do have a discount code for the monthly box. But this is going to be my breakfast. I'm just going to sit down with my son and enjoy. Is it good? These are really good. Somebody tore up all his food. Was it good? I ate all my food. It was so good. I highly recommend these waffles. They are awesome and easy to make. He's just working on his sausage. All right, guys, I finished up breakfast. I'm just finishing up my coffee, and today is laundry day for our blankets. So I'm washing all our blankets. I had to switch a load. But right here a little bit, when I'm done finishing my coffee, I'm going to quickly, I was fighting myself whether to go to Walmart or Kroger because I need to get some xanthan gum, but I just realized that I don't really need it this week, so I'm probably gonna hold off. So I was like, go to Walmart because Kroger and H-E-B is actually out of xanthan gum. They didn't have any. I could order it off of Amazon, but I'd rather just pick it up in person. So I was like, should I go to Walmart or should I go to Kroger? I was like, but if you go to Walmart, you're gonna buy something else. Walmart always gets me, so I'm not gonna go to Walmart. But I'm not gonna pick that up. But I I do need to get some electrolytes for my husband. So since my husband started work on Monday, I don't know, maybe it's the heat since he's out there in the heat. But he's been having headaches, so he's been trying to drink a lot of water. And then we usually do have Powerade Zero, but we ran out. I was like, oh my God, I felt so bad for him yesterday because he did have a headache, but he quickly ate a pickle. He drank a lot of water. He took some headache medicine, and I think hopefully he was fine this morning. But I need to go buy him some electrolytes. I do have like little tablet electrolytes, but he doesn't like those. So I'm gonna get him some Gatorade Zero. And then I'm probably going to see what else I can find there for him that he could just drink. Like I showed y'all my HEB haul. They have I forgot what brand they are, but they're like waters with magnesium, lemon, and they're supposed to like rehydrate you, make you feel fresh. And maybe I can find something like that. But he just needs something to take these headaches away. So if you are starting off on keto, you're going to have like the keto flu when you first start off, or say you've been doing it for a while, but all of a sudden you feel groggy. Maybe your electrolytes are off balance. So you do need to up your electrolytes. You need to take those. You need to take care of yourself. So I need to go do that for him because he doesn't ever go to the store. He don't have time to go to the store. So I need to go find some stuff for him just to keep him on track and not make him feel like crap every day. I don't want him coming home with headache. So that's what we're gonna quickly do. I'm just gonna finish drinking my coffee and then we're gonna head out. All right, guys, we're quickly heading to Kroger to pick up some electrolytes for my husband. All right, guys, so I grabbed my husband some electrolytes. I got 3 different kinds, and I'm gonna show y'all here shortly. We're just gonna head back home. We don't really have anything else to pick up. All right, guys, so we made it home. Now let me show you what I got for my husband for his electrolytes. Now, I absolutely love meal drops. I always buy these to flavor my waters with, but now they have the electrolytes plus B vitamins. So I got him a couple of these just to flavor some bottled waters. This one is the Arctic Grape. This one's the Berry Blast. Then I got some Lemon Lime. So he will enjoy these with his waters. Then these were on sale 2 for $3, so I thought we'd give them a try. These are by Gatorade. They are Bolt 24 hydration with electrolytes. And I got a couple different flavors. This one's the tropical mango. This one's strawberry lemon. Watermelon strawberry. This one would be really good. And then I got a cherry lime. So I got 4 of these just to try out. So when he quickly comes home from work, he can just grab them for the fridge. And then of course I did get some Gatorade Zeros. But I'm hoping he likes these more. Maybe they'll be more of a help than just regular Gatorade Zero. So we'll try these out and see how they go. Alright guys, well I'm not doing much right now. I cleaned up yesterday. I'm just washing our blankets, and I did buy my baby some Play-Doh, like some little cutout things, just so he has something to do. I don't really like to take him out when it's just me and him. He wanted to go to the park the other day, and I want to take him so bad. It's just I'm nervous, and my husband gets nervous. Like I don't like to go by myself with him like to places like that. Something happened, somebody showed us up, and I can't call my husband because he can't really talk while he's at work, and I just rather not. So me and him kind of just stay here at home while we get stuff done. I do videos and all that good stuff. But since I don't have time right now, I want to start working out again. I was running like every day or 5 days a week. I was running about 4 to 5 miles before we had went to San Antonio. Then the kids started school and I was trying to get on schedule with that. So I fell off track. But now that I actually have a schedule, my husband's back at work, the kids are in school, I need to come up with the workout plan. Now it has to be here at home because I still have the little one. Maybe I could running, I'm not too worried about because I lose weight. I'm losing the weight. I want to start lifting. I know a couple videos back, I showed y'all that I bought a weight bar. So I desperately want to do that. So right now, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I didn't have the time. The day kind of just flew by. I'm going to sit down right now and plan a workout plan that I could do 5 days a week. I'm going to try to do this every day. Usually I'm doing my videos like right now around this time, so I don't really have time in the morning because it's just me. I do my videos, my recipes, I edit, and that takes time. Like it takes a lot of time, and then by the time I realize it, I have to go pick up my kids from school. So I think the best time for me would be at night. I feel like I have more energy at night anyways. I'm not really I wake up early, but I'm not an early bird till I want to jump up and hurry up and work out. Like, no. I would have to, my kids have to be at school by like 7:30. So I would have to get up really early. So I don't really want to do that. So I think the best time for me would be at night, probably like around 8 when my kids are already laying down for bed, going to sleep for school, and my husband as well, because he gets up at 4 in the morning. So I think that would be my best time where I have my alone time. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to plan a workout plan right now. Now, I don't know anything about working out. I know everything about keto. I know how to lose weight, but I don't know how to gain muscle, or I don't know what's the best way. So I'm going to do my research right now. I mean, I've had a few tips like from my dad. He's really good at that. So I mean, I kind of know, but I'm just going to sit down and see what's the best thing for me. I really just want to target weights and just build some muscle and tone out. So I'm gonna sit down and plan it out, and then I'll show y'all what I come up with. All right, guys, I sat here for like a good hour. No, I say like 40 minutes or so. So I got my workout plan. So I'm gonna be trying to do Monday through Friday, and then the weekends I'm pretty busy, so I'm gonna have those off. I'm trying to target 5 days a week because I'm really trying to make big changes again. I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm still, losing weight, steadily losing weight. I lose inches. I can tell I've lost a lot on my face again. I see changes that are small, but they're big to me. But I want to make big changes again. So workout plan Monday through Friday. Monday, every day I'm gonna be lifting weights because that's what I want to do. I really want to target my arms and tone out. So I'm gonna lift weights every single day with the dumbbell. Just, nothing crazy. Just, I have an app on my phone that I'll show y'all here in a minute. And then when I get where I want to be, I'll kind of calm down with it because I don't want to get like too bulky. I just really want to tone out. So Monday, I'll do weights in full body. Tuesday, I'll do the weights, cardio plus abs. And when I mean by cardio, like I'm not going to go out and run because I can't, because I have the baby. But I do have a couple of cardio workouts that you can do in home that I have saved. So I'm going to try those out. Then Wednesday, the weights and legs and the butt. Then Thursday, I'll do the weights and full body again. And then Friday, I'll do the weights, cardio, and abs. So I'm going to do cardio twice a week and abs twice a week because I really want to target my stomach, and then the legs and full body. That'll all kind of like go together. So this is my workout plan for right now. We'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited to get started because I really need to do something again. And if y'all have any tips to give me, let me know down in the comments below. I'll start this soon. I want to say I'll start it on Monday, but it's like Tuesday. So yeah, I'll probably start it on Monday, maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm like weird. I hate to start in the middle of the week on things, but it's like, why not just hurry up and start, right? So we'll see how tonight goes. But yeah, this is my workout plan, and I'm going to take before pictures, and I'll let y'all know when I definitely start my workouts. It will be this week or on Monday. And I'll let y'all know how everything goes. And hopefully y'all see big changes in me again. And I will post my progress, of course. And when I start seeing changes, I'm going to try to go for like a good month and then take pictures again. And then we'll see from there. But I'm telling y'all that I'm going to start. So I'm holding myself accountable because y'all already know I'm going to do it. I promise. Everybody, my husband's back to work, but kids are in school. I have no excuses. I got the time now. But anyways, right now it is 12:45. And I'm ready for a snack. We only had breakfast, me and my son, and then he had like a little snack in between, but I'm pretty sure he wants another snack already. Since I did have a pretty big breakfast, I'm not going to eat a huge lunch. It's kind of be like a lunch snack kind of thing. So let me see what we can whip up. All right, guys, I guess we are going to have some lunch. I was craving. I looked in my fridge and I'm like, ooh, I really want some pizza right now. So I'm going to make me like a pizza pepperoni salad. So these are the stuff that I'm going to be using. So I got my bowl right here. I have some sliced jalapenos. Then I had some leftover pepperonis that I had got from the deli. There's like 4 of them in there, but they're pretty big. So I'm going to slice those up. Then I have these brick oven pizza flavored crunchy cheese crisps. I had got these in one of my keto crates the last month. in September, and they taste just like pizza, and they're so good. So instead of using croutons, these are what I'm going to use. Just some crispy cheese, then a little bit of cheddar cheese on top as well. Then I have this pizza ranch that I had got from Walmart. It's ranch blasted creamy dipping sauce, but it tastes just like pizza. It's really good. Then we just have some lettuce. So I'm going to quickly throw this together, and this is going to be our lunch for today. I'm going to throw some lettuce to the bottom. Then I'm going to take my big pepperonis and just cut them up. This pepperonis are a great snack. You could spread some cream cheese on these. Eat them with some bagel not included seasoning. Just put like little jalapenos on them. They're really good. I used to snack on these all the time. And you can also crisp them up in the microwave, like to make some pepperoni chips. Just adding a little bit of cheddar cheese. You can also use some shredded Parmesan. A couple jalapenos. If I had some black olives on hand, I would definitely put those in here as well. Then a couple of the pizza cheese crisp. And we can't forget the pizza ranch. This is our pepperoni salad. So simple, so easy. I used everything that I had here at home already on hand, and only took about 5 minutes. Alright guys, I hope somebody gives this awesome pepperoni salad a try. It's so easy to put together, so good. And it has your fats, your protein, everything that you need to stay on track throughout the day. So now I'm just going to sit down and enjoy my lunch, and I will check back in with y'all in a bit. Alright guys, I ate lunch and it was so good, and I'm feeling good. I'm not overly full because it was just a salad, but I feel just right. And before I quickly forget, y'all know I have my hot coffee all the time, and sometimes I will have my iced coffee with the protein shake, the Premier protein shake, and that will be my meal replacement for the morning for breakfast. And the only reason why I haven't been really making it is because I had run out of my unsweetened Starbucks coffee, and I had picked up these. These are the Dunkin' Donuts cold brew coffee packs, but I keep forgetting to make them because you have to let it steep overnight. So I always forget, and then the next morning I remember, and I'm like, oh, I should have did that last night. So I remembered right now, so I'm going to quickly do it, and I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to be doing it. I never tried these before, but I really wanted to try them out. It'll be cheaper than buying the Starbucks containers all the time. So this is the Dunkin' Donuts cold brew coffee packs, rich and smooth. Now you could do it by the gallon, or you could do it by single cup. So we're going to read the directions. So right here it says pitcher brew, drop 2 coffee packs plus 4 cups of cold water, steep in fridge overnight 8 to 12 hours, enjoy. Or you can do the single brew, where you just get your cup and put 1 coffee pack, steep in the fridge overnight, and enjoy. So I'm going to be doing my glass jar where it has like this little nozzle, because I'm going to keep it in the fridge, and it says it lasts up to a week in the fridge. So we're just going to test this out. Alright guys, so we're going to open up the box. And I got this at Kroger. I'm pretty sure they have it at your local grocery stores. I just had randomly found it one day because I was going through like the Starbucks containers so fast. And the Starbucks is good, don't get me wrong, but they're almost like $5 a container, and I was just drinking them so much. So I thought, why not just make a pitcher? So this is what they look like when you pull them out. This says right here, makes 1 pitcher. So I guess it's 2 packs in here. So here's 1 pack. Drop this in there. So you're going to add 4 cups of the cold water, and then you're going to steep it overnight. And then it says remove and discard the packs the next day, and then add 3 cups of cold water. So we're just going to add 4 cups right now. Then tomorrow I'm going to add 3 more cups to it and discard the pack. So then you get a whole pitcher. So let me get my water. I measure out 4 cups of water. And I will update y'all on Friday when I do my other what I eat in a day on how this went. Since my husband went back to work, I don't really eat much breakfast anymore. Like today I did eat breakfast. Of course, I crave it every once in a while. But I kind of just wanted to have my Premier protein shakes in the morning because it's just so much easier to just grab and go with my coffee. So this is why I wanted to make my coffee this week. Okay, that was 4 cups of water. And I'm just going to get a spoon and push the bags down to make sure they get in there. And now I'm just going to put this in the fridge. And then tomorrow I'll take out the bags and then add 3 more cups of water. And it'll be ready for the week. So if y'all want to give these a try, I did find them at Kroger by all the coffee, where all the coffees are in the aisles. Alright guys, so it is about 2:50 already. For like the past hour or so, I've been editing this video that you are watching right now, because if I don't edit within the middle of the day, it is a long process at night. So I try to get stuff done, and then I was just doing things around the house. But it is about that time to go pick up my kids from school. My first son does get out at 3:15. You gotta go through the school line, guys, and I don't only wait in one line. This is about an hour long. I have to wait in 2 school lines because they go to 2 separate schools. So yeah, that is gonna be what I'm doing right now, and then we're gonna come home, and I'm pretty sure my kids are gonna be hungry, so I gotta make them something to eat. But let's get to picking up these kids from school. It's now 3:30. I just picked up the first one. Say hi, Byron. Hi. Now I have to wait for the second one, the Otis. He's gonna be getting out at 3:45. Alright guys, so it is currently 4:04. We just got home like 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to start quickly cooking my kids some dinner, because my husband gets home like around 5:30. So right after I cook for my kids, I'm going to start making our dinner. So today we're going to be having some salmon with like some creamy Alfredo shrimp right on top. So that would be very delicious. But let me just cook my kids some dinner, and then we'll get straight to it. Dinner is done for my kids. Now I'm going to take off this salmon right here, and then we're going to be cooking up some shrimp, and we're just gonna have some veggies for the side. I cut my salmon into 3 because my husband goes to work with his brother, so I'm going to be cooking for his brother, my husband, and me. Okay, so since I'm making Alfredo sauce on top, it's kind of like an Italian type thing. We're gonna be putting this pizza and pasta magic seasoning on this. Now the other side does have skin. I like to cook it with the skin, and then when I flip it, it just comes right off. Then I'm just going to put a little bit of sea salt. Then I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice right on top. And we're going to get to cooking this in some butter. We're going to turn on our heat. We're going to take some Kerrygold butter and melt that down. Once your butter is nice and melted, we're going to add in our salmon, skin side down first. And then when we flip it, we're going to take it off. You could also leave the skin on if you like that. While our salmon is cooking, I'm going to start cooking our shrimp. So same thing, butter going down into the pan, and then we're going to add in our shrimp. Once butter is melted down, add in your shrimp, and they are peeled, deveined, and tail off, all that good stuff. Then to season, I'm going to be using this magic shrimp seasoning. Adding a little bit of lemon juice as well. Now since these are already cooked, we're just going to get a nice sear on them, and then we're going to take them out and start making our sauce. For our salmon, I'm going to flip them. And you can see that the skin's coming off already. I'm just going to peel these off. And after I peel it off, I'm just going to cover it and cook it on low. Once shrimp was done cooking, I removed it. Now I'm going to melt down 2 ounces of cream cheese in the same pan. Once melted down, I'm going to add in about a cup of heavy cream. We're going to bring this to a boil, but I'm going to start adding some black pepper, some garlic powder, and then I added a little bit of pink salt, and I'm just going to bring this to a simmer. So my salmon is done cooking. I'm just going to keep it on low to keep it warm. Once your sauce has thickened up some, we're going to add about half a cup of this shredded Parmesan cheese. Just mix it in. You're going to let your sauce thicken even more. Once your sauce has thickened, you're going to add back in your shrimp and let it heat through. So I did heat up this vegetable blend from Sam's Club. This is what I'm going to use. But I don't want it all like soggy and wet. I think it's gross when it's just like that. So what I'm going to do is heat up a pan with some olive oil, saute it, and season it up. While it's sauteing in some olive oil, I'm going to season it with this magic vegetable seasoning. And I'm just going to let it get a nice sear. Alright, once they have a nice sear on them, dinner is ready. I'm just going to serve us right up. They should be pulling up anytime, right on time, 5:28. Alright guys, and this is dinner. I have my vegetable side, then I have my salmon with that creamy sauce on top and shrimp. I'm just going to wait for my husband to get here and enjoy some dinner. Hubby is home.
So,
How's work?
alright.
All right, guys, so we ate dinner and I just quickly sat down with my husband for a little bit, just chit-chatted about work and stuff like that. I cleaned up my kitchen, but now I gotta do mom things. I have to check my kids' backpacks, see if they have homework, do all that good stuff, take them baths, but I am going to be having some dessert in a little bit. And I'm probably gonna have some leftover keto pumpkin pie that I made in one of my last videos because it's so good. So that's what I'm gonna be having for dessert today. But right now, I'm just gonna get some things done with my kids. I did homework with the kids, and before it gets too late and I have to take my kids a bath, I'm having a slice of this keto pumpkin pie with some sugar-free whipped cream. Made this yesterday in a video, and it's so good. Even my husband enjoyed it. He said it tastes just like the real thing, so I highly recommend this keto pumpkin pie if y'all want to give it a try. Alright guys, so I am basically done with the day. I'm just going to quickly take my kids a bath and I'm going to take a shower and call it a night. So I hope y'all enjoyed my what I eat in a day. This is basically what I do now throughout the week that my kids are at school, my husband's at work, just enjoying the good old mom life. But on Friday, my husband is off from work, so maybe we would get to go out and do something with the little one while the kids are at school. Maybe after school, we will see what we get into. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for awesome keto recipes and tips, and I will see y'all in my next video.